Yeah, the door's open again.
Hang on.
What can I say? 2019, it was a great year. Amy and I planned one of the greatest trips we would ever take. We planned on flying out of Jacksonville, flying into Boston, Massachusetts, renting a Jeep. We were gonna drive to Acadia National Park in Maine. We're gonna spend 7-8 days there. Then we're gonna continue our drive and go explore Canada. We're gonna go to Nova Scotia and plenty other places up there. We were supposed to take it in 2020. It was all set. We had reservations made. However, we didn't get to go on our dream vacation. We're so freaking excited. And then 2020 came, and it came time to go, and COVID came out. And everything got demolished. Our dreams got crushed. So a while passed, and then Amy and I actually got COVID, and it put us down for days, almost 2 weeks, 14 days. We just didn't think that our trip to Maine, our trip to Canada would ever happen. So later in the year of 2020, we started trying to plan again, and we eventually gave up. It was just not gonna happen. So we did a lot of local trips in Florida. We traveled to Georgia and also hit North Carolina. So 2021 came, and it started off pretty much just like the 2020 year. Things didn't look like they were gonna get much better. And then things started to get better. So we started planning again. Hey, maybe we can actually do it. Instead of going to Canada, we'll just take a trip to Acadia National Park. And then the sky lifted just a little bit. The sky lifted, and things started getting better in 2021, and then they got worse. So we said, you know what, the heck with it, we're gonna do it. So we made reservations, and we did another itinerary for just Acadia National Park and not Canada. We figured we'd do that on a later trip eventually. And we set the dates for September 1st through September 12th of 2021. And a month before that, we decided to trade in our camper for a van. We got a 2022 Thor Scope Model 18M. It's so much easier to say now. And we had this camper van. We decided we're not gonna fly now, we're gonna drive. We traveled through 14 states to get to Acadia National Park. The total time spent in the van driving was 80.5 hours. So our map showed that it was a 21 to 22 hour trip from Jacksonville to Acadia National Park. And it ended up taking us 25 hours total. That was because of the traffic in Maryland, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey that we hit. We decided that we would take 2 days of travel time to get there, and then allot us 2 days to come back. And then we would have 7 or 8 days, full days, to explore the park and everything there in Maine. So in the video you're about to watch, we're going to show you just a few highlights of our trip through these 14 states to get to Acadia National Park. Ready?
Ready.
We're going to Maine. We've packed all our crap into the Aloha. So our first stop is Georgia. That sounds stupid. Our first stop is Georgia.
First of what, 5 today?
First of
We're
5.
gonna hit 5 states today?
5 states today, maybe. We don't know. As usual. Georgia. We have Georgia on our mind.
Not for long.
Stop number 1. Who knew?
Yeah.
Georgia.
Next up, South Carolina.
South Carolina. The state we love
Takes
to
forever
drive
to
through.
drive through.
Because it takes days. But check out our Greenville video.
Yeah, Greenville is cool.
Greenville's really cool.
Myrtle Beach is alright.
Myrtle Beach is, it's alright. Check out our Myrtle Beach video. We did have fun. But
Greenville's awesome.
Greenville's better. But driving through South Carolina?
Forever.
Forever. So the bike rack? So far so good. But I forgot the bike locks. So we're gonna have to make a stop at some point to get more bike locks. We have stopped at my favorite coffee company, Black Rifle. Awesome? She loves coffee. It's hot, but it's very good. I have the, what did I get?
Gunship.
The Gunship coffee. And I got some AK-47s. Oh, almost spilled that. And I got some Black Rifle AK-47, really good stuff. Medium roast kind of guy. Let's go get some meat. We're still in Georgia.
Almost South Carolina.
Savannah.
Almost.
Savannah area. Later. So all Amy wants to do is drive. Yes.
Yes.
She never lets me drive.
Yes, I do.
Never.
You always drive when we had the old camper because I couldn't drive. Now I want to drive and you don't let me. I don't want to drive tonight.
When we go traveling, she never lets me drive.
Because I get sick.
She's not getting sick. You're not getting sick.
I have my patch on and I took some
They
nausea
don't-
medicine.
No,
Yes, I did.
but you're not getting sick.
No, because I have my patch on. And
So you don't need to drive
Yes, I
because
do.
you're not getting sick.
I want to drive. I can't drive the whole 12 hours today. And I don't want to drive tonight.
Tate's
I
right.
don't want to drive.
And now, the scary part of the trip begins. What are you doing in the captain's chair?
I'm driving.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am to Virginia.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I am driving. I'm driving. Hi.
Promise to drive safely. Raise your right hand.
Yes.
You promise to get us there in one piece.
Sure.
That's right, folks. Another state down. We're in Virginia. Good morning from Maryland. Some people call it Maryland. We're not really sure what it looks like because by the time we got here, what time was that? Like 2?
Yeah.
I don't know. By the time we got done going through Washington, D.C. and
South Carolina.
parts of Baltimore, we finally made it to this campsite. And so it was like 3 o'clock in the morning by the time we got all set up. And we just pulled out the bed and crashed. And then we woke up to this beautiful view. So we're just enjoying a couple minutes before we get back on the road. We have another
10 hours.
spent 13 hours coming from Jacksonville to Maryland. Maryland?
Maryland. Maryland, I think.
It is. It's Maryland.
It's very pretty.
So we kind of had some weird detours in DC last night. That was not so much fun, but Amy was able to navigate us. You did a good job navigating us.
Thanks. Such a lovely drive.
She did drive. She drove well too for like 3 hours. She broke it up quite a bit. And we stopped at rest areas and we took some pictures of all the signs. The ones that did have signs. We didn't see one for Maryland or obviously DC, District of Columbia, Washington, whatever you want to call it. But maybe we'll see one.
Yeah.
What else we went through?
New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts.
Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Maybe we'll see some more signs there. We'll stop. Connecticut. All that stuff on the East Coast because we're up north, out east. We're gonna go hunt down some breakfast. Tate's. doing good. And then
In 1.3 miles, take exit 1 to merge onto West 178th Street.
Then we weren't doing good.
Gotta love New York traffic.
we're waiting. New York won't let us go. So, slight delay in New York, New Jersey, somewhere in between. On the New Jersey Turnpike, we're waiting to get on the George Washington Bridge, which apparently is a busy bridge. So, we're watching some of these semis barely clear. Oh God, look at that one.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Some of these trucks can barely clear these bridges. It's crazy. And hello from New York.
Hello.
We're from New York, honey. We are in New York. New York. We have been driving through New Jersey forever. Travel time. Okay. So our travel time now is, we are 17 hours and 19 minutes into our travel time. So we have been traveling for 17 hours and 19 minutes. Our current mileage is 2653. It is 12:30 p.m. on September 2nd, 2021. So that's the update. We are still heading to our next campsite, which will be our base of operations, our headquarters, while we visit Acadia National Park. So yeah, traffic has not been too bad today. It's actually a good day for driving, other than comparing it to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Yeah, it's been a lot better this morning, so we'll make up some time. Tates are out. Tates with the S. That's plural. Two. We gotta get some gas back.
I need you more.